lot of talk about effort and push heading into the game. So probably the first and third would be the ones that you'd be the happiest about. Overall, what was your assessment?
Well, I think you just look at the first two periods. The first period shows you how good we can be. And then the second period shows you how bad we are when we get away from the way we're supposed to play, which we did in the first. Yeah, we got it back in the third. So it was kind of like that. That's how I assess it. That first was great, second was terrible, and the third was even. So.
Is there a moment you can point to in the second where things just open up too much?
It wasn't just, it was terrible in puck management at their blue line and a couple of really bad changes, and that cost us the goal. So that's self-inflicted. So it's not just one moment, it was too many. But that's creating your own problems. That's all that is doing.
When it came to, actually, let's stay on that. Like, I think that probably transition defense has been a tough spot during this slide. The sort outs, picking up that guy. It's got to be an awful lot harder when the line change goes wrong and their guy comes fresh off the bench. Eh?
Yeah, we're making bad changes and you're hanging your teammate out to dry when you're doing that. We've got to know where the puck is. They've got full possession and we're making changes. That's just, that's not just being alert. And it's not fair to the teammates you're hanging out to dry when you make those changes. But that's just paying a little bit more attention.
In the third period, you go down 3-1 and probably on a penalty situation you wouldn't have been a huge fan of, but you push back from there. So
yeah, listen, again, the third was good. We're down 2 goals against a really good team, but it's another night that our specialty teams cost us the game. We'd given up another penalty kill goal, a power play goal against, and the power play didn't do anything. So, but it was, again, I told the guys, like, we were down 3-1 and we battled back. So there's a lot of fight in there. We just have to stop beating ourselves.
I just wanted to ask about OT as well. You've talked about the strategy in OT, starting Lowry and Appleton. You want the puck, 2 shifts in, they score. And I'm wondering, like, don't they have the advantage if their first 2 shifts are guys who are more likely to score?
Not really. Again, they had played against them all night, so, and they did a good job. We had control of the puck. We threw it away. So, again, it's not. Yeah.
Rick, with regards to puck management, does that need to be a mentality or?
Yeah, I mean, they have to, the players sitting on the bench have to see what we see, and everyone else sees that we're coming up to the blue line. They're standing there, and we're trying to stick handle through 3 or 4 guys. Gretz never did that, right? So it's just creating a lot of our own problems and giving them. They're a rush team, and we're giving them the puck. And letting them come at us. And all that does is get them excited about playing the game, and they can play a lot faster. When we're doing that, we look slow.
What do you think of the couple tilts? Did it feel like the game had the right amount of intensity?
Yeah, well, the intensity was there, and the effort was there. I mean, that wasn't the issue. It was just the mental mistakes with the puck and the changes in the second period. Other than that, the game was fine.
You put Logan Stanley back in. What did you see from him in the game?
We liked what he brings, that big physical guy, big physical. He was fine. Stanley, he wasn't the issue at all. He did his job. He did what we asked him to do.
I want to ask about the power play. You had a power play to end the game in a big spot there. You said you didn't like how it looked. What were some of those things that were contributing to the struggles?
We didn't support the puck quick enough. Too much one-on-one and not making the next play. Right, it's just when you're under pressure, you got to be able to make that next play, and we weren't making it. Yeah, that's what it comes down to. When they're getting that worked hard, you need support in the puck, but when you get it, you got to be ready to make that next play, and we weren't making it because we just didn't handle the puck well enough.
The past couple teams you've played have had pretty aggressive penalty kills. Was that the same thing from Edmonton tonight? Aggressive on the PK?
They're very aggressive. Yeah, we knew that was coming.
I know you see this as a little bit of an opportunity loss, but given where you're coming from, where you're trying to get to, is there a step forward in here tonight?
Well, again, the first period shows you how good we can be. Yeah. So in the third, yeah, when we battle back, so there is a step forward. The problems, they're self-inflicted. What we're doing when you're making the bad decision at the puck with the blue line and you're making bad changes, that's self-inflicted. It's nothing they're doing, and we just create our own problems. And that's where we take the next step when we clean that up? Yeah. Was there enough good things there tonight? Yeah. We had a lot of chances to score. We hit the crossbar. We had breakaways, but so did they. It's disappointing when I see us giving up that many shots and that many chances against. I hate to see that because you're not going anywhere when playing like that. So we got to continue to tighten it up. That's not our game.
So when you talked earlier today, you talked about knowing what the issue is that self-inflicted?
Yeah, I know. We know that game tonight. I know exactly what the issues are. Good. Thanks.